He's very nice. So polite.
He's Canadian, Ma.
Oh, I thought he was sick or something.
Is he married? What?
Ray. Polenta.
Sort of like a yellow penitent.
At least my husband never yelled at the dinner table.
Maybe because he wasn't around long enough to have a full meal.
Oh, no, nummy.
He broke her arm.
He did?
I found the polenta.
We gotta go.
I'll get my hat.
Who broke whose arm? Drake, he broke his wife's arm.
Oh, well, of course he did. He's a man, isn't he? Oh, all men are evil just because you can't keep one. Oh,
Now, we find the ex-wife, we find Drake. This is a woman who'd love to see him behind bars.
Thanks for dinner.
Oh, you hardly ate a thing. Wait, I'll wrap it up.
It was very nice to meet you. Maybe next time you can bring your girlfriend.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't.
Oh, really?
Ramando! Grazie.
Oh, come si bella, come si bella, come si bella.
It's dark. Bad driver's license says she still lives here. Now watch what you say to her. You don't want to spook her. And take your lead from me. You gotta know how to play these people. What are you doing? Put that down. You don't know where that's been. Oh, no, that is disgusting. Put that down. Don't do that. God, that is disgusting.
I'm sorry.
Can I take you anywhere? Mrs. Drake, police, may we come in? Thank you.
You warrant. Hey, my kid is sleeping.
We're looking for your husband, Mrs. Drake.
Oh, we're divorced. He doesn't live here. Now get out of my house.
But you know where he is.
Yeah, we exchanged love letters. I don't see him. I don't speak to him. Now get out of my house.
Come on, you don't want us taking you in, waking up the kid, right? Now, has he seen his father?
Get out. Get out of my house.
Ma'am, we're sorry to disturb you. We won't keep you any longer. Let's go.
What?
Ray.
Great. You know, maybe we should have had tea on your Chesterfield instead.
I'm sorry. Oh, Mrs. Drake, when your husband was here this afternoon, did he threaten you?
I haven't seen him, okay?
We can protect you.
He's in Chinatown. Don't think you can just arrest him and kill that son of a bitch.
Okay, it was the mud, right? You knew it came off his shoe because when you sniffed it, it smelled like mud. I mean, what else does mud smell like?
Perhaps something that was on the floor of the bar.
Wood? No, beer. And maybe peanut shells. And when you tasted it, which, by the way, I can't believe you put that in your mouth, you tasted the salt from the peanut shells and knew that he had been here, right?
Wrong. I guessed. I had a hunch.
No. You don't have hunches. I have hunches.
I had one of your hunches, Ray. Felt good.
And what was with the mud? You put mud in your mouth.
Ray, she was looking out the window. Now, I simply made her believe that I'd found something.
You made her believe that you were a mud eater. I can't believe I'm sitting in the same car with you.
Where's this address?
Why? What are you gonna do? Tell him to surrender? You're gonna eat something off the curb?
It's very convincing. Now, let's put you and your mama to bed, huh?
12700 Franklin. One officer on the scene and tell him not to shoot the guy in the hat.
Backup's on the way.
So where you from?
Is this a good time to be discussing this?
Come on, we're two friends out for a walk. Where you from?
Well, I grew up with my grandparents in Inuvik.
Really? Is that downtown Inuvik or more the outskirts?
More the outskirts. Then when I was 8, we moved to Alert, and after that, Tuk to Yuktuk.
Ah, let me guess, your grandparents were what, nomadic glacier farmers?
Librarians. Do we have a warrant?
Practically. This is a man who doesn't know how to spend his money.
You know, Ray.
Ranger!
I think this was a big mistake.
Yeah.
I screwed up, I'm sorry.
Don't.
Yeah.
Ben? You were supposed to work through the police. You had no right to be in that apartment or working this case. You'll have to come back with me. There'll be a fitness board hearing. I did what I could.
I know.
I'll get the car.
I'm sorry.
Diefenbaker.
Oh, I'll get him through quarantine. I'll have him back up north before you are.
Thank you.
You know what I was just thinking about? The first time I met your father. We were standing out for inspection. He had one boot on. Sergeant looks down at his feet and says,
You okay? I am making a citizen's arrest.
I'll take over.
I got him.
No, I got him. He reached for his knife.
There was no knife.
The man killed your father. He was reaching for his knife. We both saw it. RCMP!
This used to be a feeding ground for thousands of caribou. They lived off the land, and so did we. So the water came. They said it wouldn't change anything. But now some nights, the rivers run backward. Land becomes an ocean, and the caribou die. And in the morning, the ocean is gone. All back here, neat and tidy.
Why haven't you told someone?
Told your father. He didn't do anything. Neither will you.
what they were doing at the dam.
Most people around here did. But they earn their livings off it. People want homes, jobs. You know how much money this dam brought into this community? How many people would be hurt if they shut it down? Progress is its price.
And what was yours? They paid you to keep quiet about it. He was going to turn you in. That's what I'm going to do.
I wasn't the only one they paid. He gave his whole life to the people up here. And all he ended up with was that shack of his. He wanted to buy a little piece of land up there someplace. Do you blame him? Can you see your dad stuck in some government retirement home? Not likely. It wasn't easy to convince him to take the money, but he finally did.
This is just a piece of paper.
It didn't start off as such a big thing. They built the damn thing wrong. It can't hold that much water. So you twist a valve here, press a button there, you let out a little. Only it turned out to be more than a little. And they had to keep doing it. I think when he saw what they were doing to the land, he just couldn't live with it. He wanted out. They wanted me to do it. I couldn't. I made the call.
He was your friend. You son of a bitch.
Yes, he was. Your father was a great man. A hell of a lot better man than me. And now he's only got one thing left. His reputation. Arrest me and you take away the only thing he lived for. It's your call. Check the bank. It's all there. I'm sorry.
The enormous prosperity which Phase 1 of our operation has brought to this region will be more than doubled by Phase 2. A facility which will not only boom the economy of this unique community, but which will, when completed, provide vital hydroelectric power for the people and industries of most of the eastern seaboard. Ladies and gentlemen, with great pride, I give you Phase 2.
Well, he won't cause any trouble.
Good, because I hate to see a perfectly good career go to waste.
Yours or mine?
This time, do it right.
You ever think about getting a phone? We use them quite a bit in the States now. Maybe you've seen the commercials for them?
Ray?
Go ahead, shoot. Be a hell of a lot easier than getting out of this snowsuit.
Are you supposed to be out of the hospital?
Figured out who did it. I was lying there, and I just kept going over and over it in my head. If Drake didn't have a phone in his apartment, how did he do business? So I check out the payphone at the bar we busted up. One call to Canada, a number in this area code. You know who he called?
Gerard.
Exactly. You knew?
Yes.
You couldn't have called and told me this?
I'm sorry.
Drop me a postcard saying, hi, I solved the case?
My mistake.
Don't bother crawling out of your deathbed and flying up to the armpit of the frozen north. I figured out who did it.
Can I help you get out of that?
Just point me to the John.
Well,
So, we got some fishing rods, a rifle last used by Chuck Connors, and a bag of rice. So what's your plan?
we wait for them to come,
Yeah, and?
and then we arrest them.
You see, that's such a simple plan that the American mind automatically tends to discount it. So let me run it back to you. We wait here. Gerard and God knows who else comes. Sometime when? We're not sure. And then, when we least expect it, they shoot us dead with automatic weapons. Any part I left out?
Yes. I need Gerard alive to testify, so we can't kill him.
Oh, I don't think we're in any danger of doing that.
When I graduated from the academy, my father gave me one piece of advice. He said, always... No. He said, never... Well, actually, he gave me two pieces of advice. I've forgotten the other one, but the important one is, never chase a man over a cliff.
That's supposed to mean something in Canadian, isn't it?
If you're going to take on a man, you better know more than he does. Our strength is, I know this area better than anyone. Their weakness is, they think they have an advantage.
Let me see that bag. Being an American, I also know where my strength lies, and that's in being as heavily armed as possible at all times. It's all completely legal, I swear to you.
Time to feed the troops.
Let's go. I don't have time to argue.
Okay, girls.
Diefenbaker? What are you doing, huh? Come on.
You okay?
They're here.
Getting knocked.
This way.
We're taking the sled.
With dogs?
Go, go, go! Push! Push! Yeah! Push! Go!
Okay, guys.
Use that!
How?
Hang on! Whoa, what's the arm? Hill.
Hang on!
Look, when we get past this bend, jump off!
Like hell!
They'll follow me!
Yeah, because I'll be dead from falling off the sled!
off my tail! I can take the other one! All right!
Jeez. I gotta have some more. Oh.
Gee!
Cool.
Obviously, your father never gave you that piece of advice.
It's over, Gerard. You can't cover this one up. You shoot me, and they'll hunt you to the ends of the earth.
Sorry. Thought he was a caribou. So many hunting accidents around here.
Hold on, Diefenbaker. We'll get you fixed up. Open your eyes. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I said, hold on. You never listen.
Help me put him on the sled.
No. We'll come back for him later.
Okay, guys.
You know, we just took out 7 guys. One more and you qualify for American citizenship.
In a stunning setback for the defense, Gerard pleaded guilty today and agreed to testify against his co-defendant. Now, while attempting to distance itself from the murder trial, the new government was quick to deny any wrongdoing at its East Bay power plant, maintaining that 10,000 caribou drowned in the forests as a result of a series of freak natural occurrences. Phase 2 of the project, scheduled to begin construction this year, will flood a wilderness area the size of Germany. Shelley Perry, Channel 6 News.
You didn't make a lot of friends today. There's no record of your father making any withdrawals. None of the deposits were made in person. People will believe what they want to believe. I know what I do.
I appreciate that, sir.
I talked to the super at your last job. He suggested transferring you further north.
Well, that would put me in Russia, sir.
Seems like the only people that do want you are in Chicago. If I were you, I'd make do until things calm down.
How long will that be?
You turned in one of your own. It's not right.
Thanks for trying, sir.
Everyone says he was the last of a breed. It's not true. You are.
I'm not carrying you. I'm not. All right. Just don't get comfortable.
I just want to know if you can really smell what's in mud, because I've been following this guy. Are you listening to me? Can't believe it. I get my ass blown off to you and you won't even nod? Okay. How about winking? Winking is against the law?
When he gets off work, could you give him this? This is 100 he lent me.
Directions on the snap, but you're only going one way. Due south, that's the way I'm going. Due south. Saddle up my traveling shoes, I'm bound to walk away. These blues due south.
Ha 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 ha!